I did come back for the Lillestrøm game, so no games in between this episode and the last one. Well, let's just get into it. Alright guys, so here is our tactic that we made in the last episode. The only thing I changed here is that I do want to play with a pressing forward. It doesn't really make sense, but I want to see that instead of advanced forward, because our players up front can't really play advanced forward. They're not really suited for that kind of... They don't have the attributes for it, to be honest. And we do have players that can play more a pressing kind of forward. We do have target man, but that doesn't really... I mean, I could play a target man. It would make sense, but I'm gonna go with a pressing forward first and see how that works. It might not work out, and then go back and possibly go for a target man. But other than that, is the tactic that we made. So I think we should just get into it. So Tim Nielsen is gonna be playing up front. Kravik out here, Segolet. We got a lot of injuries. We got like Augustin is out, Prast is out with a suspension. Pochettino is injured, Kolbjørn. I mean, all these guys would probably start in if I had them available to me. Maybe not Prast, because Prast doesn't really... He can't play any of the positions that we are now playing. So he might be the... I mean, he never really did anything good for us. As you can see over here, 6.49, 6.46 in the last 5 games. He never played well. But yeah, it's a bit annoying, because I thought he was actually good, but he wasn't. Pochettino is still out. That's a big one. Mikkelsen still out. That's a big one. Kolbjørn, maybe not a big one. Hopefully Felix Uren will soon enough find some form. So yeah, I think we should just get into it. We are up against Lillestrøm. They are sitting above us in the league. I think they are. Let's check it out actually. Let's take a look at the league here. There we go. They're 8th with 10 points. And we are not looking good. I mean, we're not looking good. I thought this would be a season where we were going for the title. Not gonna be like that. We're gonna take our time to get up, I guess. So, but this is only our 2nd season in the 1st division. It feels like longer, but it isn't. This is only the 2nd season. But I still want to get a playoff spot. I don't expect us to go up, but I do want to play off, because there are money in the playoffs, or money in this league. The higher you get in the league, the more money. So I do want to be up there. So half start, Segolec, Kravik, Solijic on the halfback. Omarsson is gonna get on the Volanta. How are you saying that? Segunda, I think. Yeah, Segunda Volante. I think that's how you pronounce it. We got some fullbacks. Half start is gonna be on the fullback. On the other one, Setra and Hermansson. So I don't know how this is gonna go. We haven't seen this tactic. We have seen something like this tactic, but I mean, we're yeah. Let's figure this out and see if it's actually working. I might not be able to see it in this match, and if we don't really see anything good in this match, then I need the next match to be a full match. So that's, well, I'm not coming back for the next match, that's for sure. I need to still see this match in full. But maybe we will see something good here from the highlights. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Oh, I need to switch screen here. I need to go up. There we go. I forget that every time. I forget that every single time. At least it's a fast, quick fix. I mean, not... What? What did I say? It's a quick fix. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, can we get to this? Yes, that's nice. That's really nice. Look at how wow, Segolis is so far down the pitch, but ooh, we get a shot on here. But he's very isolated, Nielsen. Very, very isolated. Even with the wingers up there, he is isolated. Yeah, see this. I don't know. I'm not sure why this is changing every time, but it's really annoying. I want to see. Wait, hold on. That is not what I wanted to see. There we go. So they're playing a 4-1-2-3. Okay. And they did have more shots than us so far, but it might be all right. 2 fouls, no corners. We got a lot of fouls. Okay, not a lot of possession for us, but that is how we are playing. We are playing pretty deep. Where I mean, our defenders was not there because we're playing really wide when we have the ball. Look at this. This was absolutely terrible from Sekulic. I mean, according to our tactic, they were doing what they should. This was a personal mistake. Yeah, I got nothing to say here because that was terrible by Sekulic. And that guy was so free because we were playing really wide. Oh, please don't do that again. Oh, I was totally mistaken where we were on the pitch. I thought we were in our half, but we wasn't. Yeah, I mean, our XG is not looking good right now. And we are not solid at the defense. We're not solid anywhere, so already now I know I need to watch a full match because things are not working. And I have that feeling that no matter what I will change this season, nothing is gonna work. It might be that kind of a season. I just don't want to go down. If we're going down, then I mean, that's gonna be horrible with this team. I mean, the problem is that I got too many players that don't have abilities that I should probably have. They got all the abilities, but it doesn't work with the new Emmy. The way that I played in FM20 is not gonna be working in FM21. Yeah, that's a goal. Wow, that's not a goal. How did he miss that? That was a terrible shot from him. But this tactic might work, but we are not seeing it. We are at home, and I mean, I've changed formation and tactics every single game this season so far. One thing I do know about that is that's never gonna work. That is never ever gonna work, and I think it's even worse here in FM21. I think changing is probably the worst thing you can do to be consistent and find some decent form. The worst thing you can do is keep changing, and right now I'm keeping changing. So, but the thing is, I don't know. I need to see more different things before I got a good idea of what I can play, and it's taking me way too long. We are already not halfway through the season, but we are 1/3 way through the season, and I have not seen anything good yet. I have not seen anything that where I was thinking, okay, this might be the direction I should go in. So I don't know. I just don't know. I have absolutely no idea what to do. No idea. But that's a great feeling. It's a great feeling not knowing what to do, but it's also annoying because we could definitely go down this season. I mean, I could do so horrible and keep changing and keep changing and keep changing, and if I do that, we will go down. If I just keep changing stuff, we will definitely go down. And we will definitely lose all our players because none of these players are up for a 3rd division. Well, it's 2nd division, but 3rd tier in Norway. I mean, we are not seeing anything good from this, but I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. Wow, that was again terrible defending. I need to see that again. But one thing I know now is that what I think I know is high lines are a no-go. High lines are no-go. But also defending really, really low, counter-attacking really, really low is probably also a no-go. And what I also see is that running with the ball, a team like us running with the ball and have really good acceleration and pace and stuff like that, it's not really working out either. You need something else. What I don't have in this team, if we should take out 3 attributes that my team really lacks, it's strength, it's technique, and it's passing. That's the 3 really, really big major points that I'm missing on this team. And that is something that I normally would go for. But I think we are at this point. I think at this point we are. I think we are at a point where we need to just decide what kind of tactic we are going for the rest of the season. It's gonna be that kind of a season where I'm just going for one tactic and then just stick with that and make sure that we are not really in trouble at the end. And I think the tactic we're gonna go for is probably the one we already have in our books. We already have it. We should definitely just go for this one. I think that's gonna be what brings us the most points with this team. It's not gonna be good. We are not gonna be going up playoffs or anything. I just don't see that happening. I need a new. I'm actually not sure what to do in the transfer window when we get to that. I have absolutely no idea. I should probably look for. And also, I don't know what kind of tactic we're gonna use next season. Maybe we'll use this again. It's a little bit up in the air right now. Now, do we have the players to play this right now? I don't think we can. Kravik, Segulic, that's fine. Nilsson, advanced forward. Yeah, let's not go for that. Hafstad. Also, we got an inverted wingback in this tactic. It's just not working for us. But I think I'm just gonna go for it. Let's just confirm it and play with this. It's also our most familiar tactic. And I think I'm gonna delete the other two. Can I even do that right now? Yeah, I think I can clear this lot. And let's clear this lot as well. Because I don't want to train more tactics. I want to stick just with this one. And play with that. One thing I do want to do is probably changing this one to something else, but yeah, I don't know. Got 4 attacking people. I feel like that's too much. I think I need one more support role here. Yeah, I think it should be up here in the inside forward role. Central midfielder. Yeah, let's just stick with the central midfielder. And Omarsson, he can go up here and play that, but I think it would be better if Soljic actually did it and we kept Omarsson on the halfback. Let's go with that and let's save it. And that's probably what I'm gonna play with for rest of the season. Ah, right. I just need to remember to redo it when I get out of this match. Well, let's just go with that. You also need to make some subs very soon. But I feel like I should stop changing and just stick with what we have seen. At least this tactic that we're playing with now. We know that can actually make a playoff. We don't have the same players as last season, but we know it can make playoffs. Yeah, it's gonna be 3-0, isn't it? At some point, I think there's gonna be 3-0. And we're in trouble. We are in trouble in the league. We need to reach these playoffs because I might even get fired if we're not reaching the playoffs. To be honest, maybe not. But we should do better. This is a very long highlight showing absolutely nothing. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about not tactics, about subs right now because this game is already lost. I don't think I'm gonna come back here. So Hafstad, of course, having a really bad, and yeah, I mean the Hafstad brothers have been horrible for me. They have not shown anything at all. Yeah, but let's bring on Peterson. He can play that role, fine. Felix Øren, how is he doing? Terrible again, of course. He has not had a single game over 6.5. Not a single game. He's just a horrible player. But to be honest, this season has been horrible all the way through. doesn't really, yeah, I mean, let's just bring him off because he's not gonna have a better performance than Antonsen. So let's just bring Antonsen on and yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with this formation, this tactic, and just go through a lot of games. I'm probably not gonna. This is gonna be a pretty short season for you guys. I don't think I'm gonna show that many games. Yeah, that might be the case. It's just gonna be one of those. Hopefully, one of those. Segulis with a bad shot. Hopefully, one of those seasons where it looks really bad, but where I end up in the playoffs at last. But it might just be a mid-table season. And I mean, I could show you a lot from this season, but I think I want to get through this season and get into the next one quite quickly and make some. That's 3-0, and no, it's disallowed. Okay, but I just feel like that I got the wrong players for what tactics that I had in mind. I mean, that's completely my mistake. But I'm also a little bit, I can't go out and just get players that I want. I need to get players that are good and that I can also get. I can't go out and search for them. I need to just sometimes take whatever I can. And in this window, I definitely chose some players that wasn't suited for. We are getting completely destroyed here. And I mean, this team is definitely worse than ours. They are not better at all. But they're destroying us. On corners. Yeah, I mean, the problem, my biggest problem right now is that I have absolutely no idea what tactic we should use for the next season and what kind of players that I want to bring in. I need to think about that throughout this season and make the changes that hopefully is gonna help us with this Emmy. Now, what I really wanted to play, what I want to go for in the future, but I absolutely can't do right now, is some kind of passing football through the middle. But that is directly the opposite of what we got right now in our team. And I just don't see how I, in one transfer window, can change that. I got no idea how to change that in one transfer window. But I want to play that kind of style with this team, but I just can't right now. It's impossible. And the kind of players we have, that counter-attacking gegenpressing kind of tactic, I don't think it's gonna be working out that good in this Emmy. I just feel like it's not gonna be working out. Right. I think we should just get out of this match. So what we want to do here is just get rid of these tactics, clear the slots. I want to play with one formation, and it's gonna be this one. Let's take a look in here. How is it set up? Yeah, it's over. Yeah. I don't think I want to change anything. I know this tactic is working all right, but again, I think our biggest problem is a lot of injuries right now and not having the exact players that we actually need, neither for this tactic or the one that I have in mind. Near the end of the season, I will probably set up some sort of tactic that I have in mind that I want to play in the future, so they are starting to train that. But I think this is what we are playing with for quite some time. One thing I do want to change is the advanced forward. I want to do pressing forward instead on attack, and I want to put this down on and support, and that is basically it. I'm not happy about using inverted wing backs, and yeah, I'm gonna figure something out for the next season, and I'm gonna train it later on in this season. But right now, I have no idea. We are almost halfway. I mean, down here is halfway. I don't think I'm gonna come back before maybe around here. I'm gonna play a whole lot of games now and just grind it out, just grind my way through this season. And maybe I can turn this around. Maybe I can get some more wins here and there, but I'm not expecting too much. I mean, if we're getting into a relegation battle, that's gonna be horrible. But at this point, I just need some stability and not going down. That is my main concern right now, not going down, because the players that I have should absolutely not go down. And it is mostly my fault that we are where we are, changing every single game. I have said it so many times, and I'm making that mistake way too often myself. So now we're just gonna stick to this tactic. We're gonna only train this tactic. And that's it. That's just it. I don't know what else to say here. It's gonna be a long season for me. For you guys, it's just gonna be like that. Alright guys, that's the end of the episode. Like I said, I'm gonna be playing most of this season where you're not gonna see it, because I think this is just gonna be a long grind. I don't really think we're getting into anything good in this season, so I don't really want to show too much. I'll just come back maybe for 1 or 2 matches throughout the season, and that's it. And then we're getting into the transfers, and hopefully we can find a decent tactic and well, some players to suit that tactic for the next season. So see you around, mates.